I get to talk to you today about tithing and some weightier matters. There's a verse that came up as I was studying in Scripture in Matthew chapter 23, verses 23 and 24. And it said this. It's got an interesting illustration at the end. It's what drew my attention to it. But also the Spirit spoke to me some tithing and some weightier matters that we should think about. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, you hypocrites, for you tithe mint and dill and cumin, and yet have neglected the weightier provisions of the law, justice, mercy, and faithfulness. But these are the things that you should have done without neglecting the others. You blind guides who strain out a gnat and swallow a camel. What interesting words from Jesus. What a crazy illustration to consider, about straining a gnat and swallowing a camel. Well, they're hard words. Can you imagine having the Son of the living God call you a hypocrite? That would be some tough words. In essence, this indictment of the religious leaders of the day was to say that they were majoring on the minor things and minoring on the major things. Not that tithing is a minor thing or that it's unimportant. As a matter of fact, it is really important. But compared to justice, mercy, and faithfulness, it pales by comparison. We must be merciful in our giving, not just in our generosity and faithful in our stewardship, but also even more so committed to the heart actions of those principles, especially where they are applied to people. Self-righteousness was prevalent and common and almost expected of too many religious types, not only in that day, but kind of still today. So we want to make sure that we don't all fall into a trap of some kind of phony religiosity and a holier-than-thou appearance of things while missing the most important parts of our faith. Phony piety is a bad witness. So is greed, poor stewardship. So is injustice, mercilessness, and unfaithfulness. And might I add, because Jesus made two things very clear. Our attitudes and our actions are very important, but so is our stewardship. The individual and the church must match their actions with their words in the community and in the world, while at the same time, we need to put our money, our time, and our heart where our mouth is, too. It is not a pick and choose commitment to Him. He wants all of our heart where His is, and He is all for us being merciful, and us being loving, and us being kind and just. But He is also all for us being good stewards of everything that He has provided. So today, take a look at your heart, and also take a look at your giving and how the two of them intersect, because otherwise you'll be straining at gnats and swallowing camels.